Can we just take a moment to appreciate how many end cities we found here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 end cities. Editor Speck here. Just a bit of a warning that the next few minutes of audio is a little bit scuffed. Just say that you shouldn't update your recording software. And as you can see, not in that box, because of that end city, or the 10 end cities we had, we've got a bunch of loot, including some of this stuff in here. So that's 2, 4, 5 elytras. Great armor, all that. Also a bunch of diamonds and iron and all that sort of stuff. So that is great. We definitely needed that. 5 elytras makes it so much nicer. So now if I die and I lose my elytra, I've got a backup and a backup. So this is all good. Having an elytra again is good. So I ended up having no episodes without an elytra because it has been such a long time. Today we're gonna build over here. This sort of area I kind of leveled out ages ago, and I'm actually gonna build on top of it. So I think today we're going for a grand cathedral that's gonna kind of sit on the side of this mountain face. If I go in there, cheaty cam, it's probably gonna kind of come out here and go around. I think it's gonna be pretty big. I've built it already in creative mode, and now I'm gonna use Lightmatica to get it in the game. So yeah, potentially the best thing about Lightmatica, and the biggest reason that I use it, is this menu here. It gives you how many blocks of everything you need. And obviously this is going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek into the materials we're going to use. The only thing is that it has a lot of flowers and stuff like that, which you can press ignore because that's just what was on the floor, because I haven't built an interior for this building yet. So I did start getting a bunch of materials ready, and we need a lot of polished tough stairs. That's what the roof is made out of, and it's going to be very interesting. We're going to need a lot of tough. The other thing we're going to need a lot of is spruce planks. To be exact, what's that, 12.5 stacks of it? And I have none. So I'm going to need to chop a bunch of trees down and go and get a bunch of tough. I think that would be best done in the form of a time lapse. Okay, so I have a bunch of glass bottles in here now. I have dirt, and now with a coastal vanishing shovel, because you can't use efficiency, I stand here and hold down left and right click, and it just goes infinitely, and we're getting mud. Sweet. So now I need to do that for 6 stacks. So yeah, this may be our Now we got a bunch of mud, which is fantastic, but what we don't have is wheat to make packed mud, so we're gonna have to go do that. And I also am smelting more sand to make more black glass, so let's go get some wheat. I absolutely love this field here. I'm gonna have to make it look a little bit nasty for a moment while I clear it. I've Just realized I turned my game sound off. Better turn that back on. There we go, that's a bit better. That probably felt a little bit weird. I turned it off because I was watching a YouTube video while I was doing the farming, and obviously dispenser and breaking dirt is not the most amazing noise to be hearing constantly. We're probably going to need 9 stacks of this, so I'm going to be harvesting for a while. So we've got our mud, glass, sandstone, candles, and all our tuff all sorted out. So I think it's about time I get started on building. Okay, with everything mostly sorted out now, I'll actually pick up some of these trapdoors that have oxidized. I'll give you a little bit of a taste test for what we're going for. Sort of the gradient we're looking for: sandstone into birch planks, oak planks, mud, and spruce. We'll just take a look at that. That's a nice transition from light to dark. Using this to show shadow. And this building is going to be quite large. That's why there's such a large number of blocks. Usually when I'm showing shadow, I only use 3 blocks, sometimes 2. But this one's obviously going to use 5. And we're going to top it off with polished tuff stairs for the roof. So if I can pop up here, it'll be something like that, just to give you an idea. So yeah, I reckon I'll get straight into it now. So how about that, hey? I'm very happy with how this has turned out. I think it fits pretty well where it is. If I use Shooty Cam here, it's quite big. It's probably the biggest building that I have now in this world. And I think that I'm going to be building on a bit of a bigger scale as I start to expand on the castle up on this hill. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. If you look at this side, you can see it's a lot more spruce and mud, and over here there's a lot more sandstone and birch. That's because my idea was that the sun is looking at it from this angle. So the tops of the roofs is sort of dark here because you got to use your imagination that there's a little bit of a gutter hanging over. It's like a slight overhang, that's why there's casting a little shadow. Up here is the source of the sun, like way back up. So yeah, as you go around the sides, it's quite dark on over here because the sun's obviously over there. So I think that next order of business has got to be building the terrain up around this. Because right now this is not going to cut it. I don't want any floating buildings like this. Maybe after I get Unbreaking 3, because I had to repair my wings 3 or 4 times, and that was annoying. And especially because I forgot to press play recording after I'd paused it to go and repair my wings, which is why I think the roof during the time lapse just like cuts to being finished. Yeah, so I reckon go over to the tavern. I do have materials set up here for the terrain, which will probably look a bit like this. But for now, I think we'll go over to this tavern here and we'll get ourselves an Unbreaking 3 villager. So I think that this looks really quite good. With the sun setting, very happy with how this has turned out. And I think that as we fill in this area down here, the views will look even better. A little bit of jitters. I reckon filling this area in down here with a few maybe similar houses to this, or maybe some of these ones. I don't know how I feel overly about these ones here. Not my favorite houses I've ever built, but maybe I can fix them up in a future video. Yeah, I reckon as we fill in this area, this church will really, or cathedral I might say, will really start to fit in quite nicely. And especially once we get up here, some stuff going on, a little bit more height variation. That is a lot of creepers. It's far out. Best be sleeping then. I think that it is time that I face my fears and go back to the bastion. It's time that I go and get some netherite armor trims so that I can put all of this netherite and this netherite to good use. So 3 netherite ingots. I guess I'd probably put it on my tools first, but I reckon that's time. I think first order of business, I need to work out this food situation, and I think that comes in the form of massacre. I've been breeding these guys up for a while now. It's time for them to go. It's a pretty good haul. So we have our inventory prepped. Bow and arrows, plenty of food, shield, total undying, chest plate. Got rid of all the unnecessary stuff too. So now I think it's time we just face our fears and send it. So wish me luck. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea where my bastion is. Completely forgot. I think I'll just follow this trail. Oh Jesus. Love frame rate drops. Gee whiz. Alright, this seems right. How did he hit me then? What's that? A fortress. There is our bastion. Okay. So we're just gonna go up here for now and hope for the best. Honestly, I could be wrong here, and I might have fully looted this bastion already. So there might be no point in me coming back here. I think one thing I will do is prioritize gameplay for the moment and put my render distance way down, just so that I don't get absolutely arse beat by these guys. I guess without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm pretty sure up here I've already looted. Yeah, this seems pretty looted already. It's unfortunate that the lava trim wasn't something that survived Damn, that's a powerful bow. What the hell was that noise? Ouch. Damn, one shot, one kill. Alright, I'm gonna drop down and peep this chest real quick. Yep, nothing there. Alright, we're just gonna call that quits and try to find a new bastion, so let's make sure I know the coordinates. Beautiful. And let's just go this direction. There is so many nether fortresses in this area. There is so many wither skeletons just there. Holy. There's a bastion. That wasn't hard at all. Wonderful. Alrighty then, let's get started, shall we? That's why you don't go rushing into here. These brute guys are absolutely lethal. You see how many shots they take. There's so many of them. Alright, we're gonna take this so slowly. Okay, back off. Oh, this music is just nasty. Where did that come from? Who the hell just shot me? Oh, him. Okay, you are winning. You are winning. Where did he go? Jesus Christ, he can't miss. Gotta be careful I don't run out of arrows here. A half-used silk touch pickaxe. Radio. Yo, those things just don't die. Where did he come from? Oh, I just don't like this whatsoever. Excuse me, sir. Get out of here. Want that chest? Oh, here, piglins. Ah, that's a rubbish loot. I got fire protection, don't I? Yeah, fire proc, so I can swim in lava for a moment in case I need to get away. Okay, that's not good. Let's get out of here. Reset. Way too many of them there. Oh, just as long as none of these guys get on my tail. I already looted that, didn't realize. I already looted that chest too, didn't I? Oh. Alright. Bugger off. Where are the chests? Okay. Nothing. What the helly? There's just no loot in this place. Alright, we're gonna do a tactical exit for a moment and just box in here for a second. I want to see if I'm missing anything in here. Well, there's a chest there. I know that this is probably considered cheating, but what am I supposed to do? Okay, so the inside of this thing actually has a few chests about. Let's go for it. Rightio, well that's nothing I really want. Let's take a tactical moment again. Still nothing. There just ain't nothing we want in here. Alright, I'm gonna go and search for a new bastion. What direction did I come from? I don't know. I'm just gonna go this way. there it is. Alright, let's burn off 100 arrows, shall we? Just have a look at that. This is why I check, just to see how ridiculous that is. These guys just really don't like to die, do they? Yes! Wait, no. That's not it, is it? Had me for a second. Oh, ancient debris, I don't mind if I do. Ancient debris again, I don't mind if I do. Definitely need arrows. Yes, that's it. That is what I'm looking for, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, netherite upgrade smithing template. That is magnificent. This means that we can get the hell out of here. So, let's get the hell out of here. Okay, so now that we're back at base camp, we can sort out this whole netherite situation. I smelted up all the netherite, so we can actually get to straight away. We've got 4 pieces total, and we've got the smithing table here. So I think, actually I might have left the actual template. Uh-oh, I have no idea where the template is. There it is. Now I need to work out how to duplicate it, because that is very important. I think it's with diamonds. We shall see. That's what I thought it was. Okay, Google informed me that I need netherrack. That is what I'm missing, so let's go grab that. There we go. How many do I need? Quite a few. Good thing I got a bunch of diamonds. So I put on my boots first. I think that's the best boots I can. Oh, kind of want prop 4 instead of fire protection, so I'm not going to put it on those. I'll go for the silk touch pickaxe. There we go. First netherite tool, and then I guess shovel, axe, sword. That's a pretty stinky sword, so I might just save that bit of netherite for now, and we can come back to it. And I don't want to put it on my helmet. Maybe I'll just go for that. Can you put netherite on chainmail? Nope. Oh well, maybe while I'm here I can check out the other templates that I have. I can create a cool armor set. Can the wings go in here? No? Damn, that's a shame. Oh, I need jewels of some sort. A little like crown thing. That's kind of cool. What do the other ones look like? Is that just over the eyes? That's kind of boring. And what's this one? That one's similar to the crown one. I think I'm just gonna go gold and the crown, but I'll check out the boots first. Actually, we'll just go with that. That's pretty cool. New advancement too. And the boots. Ooh, that one's kind of cool. I don't mind that either. Yeah, I reckon we'll go with this one. I reckon gold again, or the other blue. Or should I do this? Yeah, let's do this. That's kind of cool. Sleepy time. Alright, and the last one with the pants. This could be interesting with the chainmail. Might look a little bit odd. Ooh, I really like the gold. I reckon that the diamond is definitely the way to go though. And we'll do this one. So the new outfit, that's kind of cool. The pants look half diamond, half chainmail now, so that's kind of cool. I really like this. It's pretty epic. And it's about time I did it. I've had these things for so long. I feel much more complete having netherite in my inventory. Well, I think that with the netherite sorted out and my armor looking fresh, this is where I'm going to have to end the episode. And I'll try my best to get some more frequent videos out. It's been a while since I last posted, so I definitely want to try to be a bit more consistent. And we got to get the interior sorted on this thing. Very happy with this build. The interior I haven't even started to consider yet, so I'll have to sort it out. Got lots to do, so I definitely need to get back into it soon. With that all said and done, and the gloominess of this rain, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.